Be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate it. Welcome to GTS, and it's Friday.
It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. The 19th.
Yes,
So it is a
sir.
good day today. It's nice and sunny outside. It rained a little bit earlier. Welcome back, guys, to GTS every Friday. This week, with us, joining us because he wasn't with us, our special guest today is Studio G.
Oh,
So,
come
Studio
on.
G, could you please introduce yourself
Our special guest.
Come on.
to
I
the
missed
audience?
I missed the show last week, and this is how you guys treat me right now.
Hey, you're a special guest all the time, man.
The shooter.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
What up, guys?
you are the special guest every time.
Well, what's up, guys? This is Justin from Studio G. I've been saying that a lot nowadays.
Yeah. Like you go to
Okay.
the store and it's kind of like, who are you? I'm Justin from Studio G. When he says
No,
bye
man.
to the cashier, he does this to his eyes, like little thing to his.
that would be super awkward in real life, man.
That'd be
That would be
cringe, dude.
super
Oh my god.
awkward. Exactly. And you get fouled, bro, for assault.
Yeah. So Justin put out a new video. What was it yesterday? Which is a tour of your new studio, right?
Yep, I'm basically in my new space right now. Just finished moving probably like a day, 2 days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and still adjusting to all this kind of stuff because like when you pack and when you unpack, you kind of can't find anything. Seriously, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
can't find
I,
nothing.
I was I was searching for so long for my like accessories and stuff like that I want to use for my customized Gunplas.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I can't find anything. That's the
Damn.
that's the freaking problem.
Yeah, you basically have
Damn.
to like
So
completely
anyway,
reorganize everything.
exactly. You have to make the space fit you, right? So, but
Yeah.
right
Of
now,
course.
because of all this and space is kind of limited here. But you know what? I'm really glad that I have my own space right now. My wife
Hmm.
and my daughter are sound asleep. I'm not disturbing them anymore because it's really early here in the Philippines. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning right now.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
you
good. I
cannot be
mean,
disturbed anymore.
Yeah,
and
I want to hear the
for you,
chickens.
well, you have
Oh
chickens.
no, I don't know why. But I mean, like, it's basically really close to the street. I mean, like, it's in the neighborhood. I mean, people they have like rooster fights here. So
Oh, that's
some of the
cool.
houses they have chickens.
That's
So
cool.
yeah,
It's
uh,
it's legal. It's
exactly.
legal
It's
over
one of
there.
the. I'm not sure, but it's one of the sports. Like
All right, guys.
cockfight.
I just want to welcome our the people on the chat. We have Alvin. We have Iron Blooded Caswell, who's been with us for a long time. We got my mom there from Mexico.
Hola, mami.
We have Last Line, who's also been here. Sean from the Discord, guys. If you haven't joined our Discord, I'm gonna say it every week. Join our Discord. We're already 150 people or more now. We added some mods so they could help us out a little bit because our Discord is very wholesome. They already added like emojis and whatever, like custom Gundam emojis. And I was talking to actually like we had a voice chat the other day at night. I know that you do it a lot, Chris. You talk to everybody on the Discord.
Oh yeah.
So like we have our own thing. So for example, we have Chris's little spot, which is Rotzi hip hop spot.
I
But
play
of course,
music
the cooler
sometimes.
spot is yeah. Now, the cooler spot is my spot, which has the cool kids corner. Of course, that's the way it should be. It was a little joke in the Discord because we were trying to put a little competition towards your voice channel. we
I
we were
like
talking for
competition,
like
so I'm
2 hours.
down.
We were talking like for 2 hours from like 2:30 in the morning all the way up to like 4:30 in the morning my time. It was pretty cool.
Damn.
So I just want to say hello to everybody. Hope you guys are doing cool. We have a pretty chill episode for you guys. You know, having to talk to a guest all the time is really awesome because we get to meet people, but it can be also a little bit daunting because at the same time you're always kind of preoccupied on how you have to talk to them. So this is what these episodes are for. It's just us, where we just share our thoughts, and we have a little something different today that we came up with, which is we're gonna go through Reddit Gunpla and we're gonna go through the top of all time. We're gonna go through the top of all time on their post. If you guys haven't used Reddit, it's a really cool place, especially for beginners. And I say this from experience. That's where I first began to post my things, and that's where the first part, like where I got people to help me. That's where I met Saintism actually too. So It's really cool. You guys should check it out. But I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything else, because at the end of the day, this is just for conversation, right? Like Chris, like what have you been doing? Because I know there was a special day this week.
Yeah, my birthday. Woo, I'm old.
Was your birthday? Whoa! Happy birthday, Chris. Can we
Ooh.
get some happy birthday, Chris, in the chat? How
Oh.
old are you, Chris? Like 23 now?
I'm 19.
You're 19. Oh, totally blew it.
I'm 19.
What did you do for your birthday, man?
Oh, nothing. I just went to a Brazilian steakhouse where it's like all you can eat Brazilian steak.
Dude, when you said Brazilian, I was thinking like, nah, nothing. I just got a Brazilian wax.
Oh,
That's the first thing that popped
That's,
into my head when you said
we missed-
Brazilian. Man.
missed you, Justin.
I am kind of metro, so.
Hey, I got my eyebrows down right here. I don't want to get a unibrow. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a Mexican.
That's,
Yeah.
That's a Mexican. That's nothing Brazilian, bro.
that's too
Kev,
funny.
Kev Model says happy 19th birthday. Everybody's saying happy birthday. Everybody's saying happy
Well,
birthday.
Do you mind telling anybody like what did you get for your birthday present?
Down there, boom, the strike.
The strike.
The strike.
So what's your experience? What's your experience building with it? I mean, up to now. I mean, what are the progress updates?
I like it, but only thing is there's too much detail, I feel like. For someone like me who likes to customize and stuff, like there's too much detail.
Uh huh.
But it's going to be.
How does it?
No, go ahead.
No,
No,
I mean
it's-
like okay, another question is like how does it compare with your ultimate favorite PG, which is the Axia? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will have the Axia. I mean, if they're into PGs, right? So like the Axia is like a must-get PG for Axia, for people who likes PGs. And right now, this is the latest PG. I mean, how does it compare in terms of like the build itself and all that? I mean, like, what do you feel about it?
After like watching I watched all the PG strike videos from before, like the older one, and it seems like it's pretty much the same with just a little bit different pieces here and there. So there's not too much difference, I feel like. So I still feel like the Exia is better because with the LEDs too. Then they don't have LEDs for it yet, so I wonder if they're probably gonna come out later with some LEDs, and they're gonna probably cost another $150. So the kid will end up.
Where are you gonna put the LEDs?
They'll probably put them in there somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it.
You could do third
I
party,
mean,
right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, strikes are not meant to glow. It's not like a Axia, right? With the GN drives and everything, right?
That is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, because
But it's
yeah.
so cool. It's so cool.
Right.
Like the Sasabi is not
Like-
meant to glow, but it still has like for the helmet, just giving it a little.
Yeah, I mean, like other than the eyes, I don't see anywhere else you can make it glow, right? Because it would be weird if you start glowing like patches of glows. I mean, those doesn't really make sense. But
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean, like I'm looking forward to get one of my first PGs as well. I'm looking at the Seven Swords right now.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how good it is.
I've heard. Okay, so I've been researching this a lot because, as you guys know, my wife built her PG Stray frame, and honestly, PG wise, I don't really care for a lot of PGs. Like for example, I don't like the Strike at all. I don't like the PG Strike, the first one or the new one. I don't like it. I think it's cool, but I just not my style, right? The only PG that I'm interested in ever getting is the Axia, because everywhere I read about the PG Axia, it's the best PG out there right now.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Nah, but yeah, don't get me wrong though. I still love the strike. Like I absolutely love it. It's awesome.
yeah,
build.
but you love the Axia more. You already said it.
Yeah.
You can't take it back, Chris.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
true.
Axia.
But it's right there though. It's like right there though. It's like right there. But we'll see. I still haven't finished it yet, so we'll see.
But that's because you're a Seed fan.
Yeah. Oh, I love Seed.
Yeah, you're a Seed fan. Like I mean, I'm not a double O fan, but the Axia just looks cooler.
I noticed with people either like they're UC fans or they're the Cosmic Era fans. Like it's kind of they don't really mix well. But I like both. I don't know. I like everything.
Yeah, I just like all of them. But like if they made like a Quanta, like a PG Quanta, like the evolved version of the Axia,
Axia.
it'd be so awesome. It'd be so cool. But
Yeah,
either
man.
way, so you said you're getting the Seven Sword. Are there any other ones that you've thought about getting?
Probably I'm only thinking about the Seven Sword currently because I've been researching around as well. I've been looking around as well. I'm especially in terms of like the style and the design. because I do kind of feel like the Exia itself is kind of simple looking, it's kind of plain,
Mhm.
right? I mean, without swords, without all these armors and all that, it's kind of unless you get the repair kit, which costs like what additional like $100, I guess,
Yeah.
just for the repair kit. So to ruin your PG, you need to pay another $100.
Hmm.
Exactly, right? So
Yeah.
that is the cost itself. And I mean, in terms of like if you compare financially, what's the cost itself and the build and how handsome the kid is. I mean, I'm really liking the Seven Swords. That's why I want to ask your opinions on
Hmm.
this. I mean, is the Seven Sword good, or should I get the other one because you
Yeah.
build the Red Stray, and then
If
Chris
if it
itself you build
if it's your
two.
first PG, you get what you want.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you'll get what you want, right? Okay, guys.
Money,
Real quick,
money.
it says Justin and Jess volume sound soft compared to Chris. So how do I sound now, guys? Can you guys hear me pretty well over there in the audience? Can you let me know how I
Probably because I
sound?
just have to talk a bit louder. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Let
maybe.
me move my mic
Do I
a
sound
little bit.
okay? We're just checking real
You sound
quick.
you
So you.
sound beautifully, bro, as always, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I can do some
But you gotta do
ASMR with
something
that.
about the hair.
Well, I gotta cut it.
Yeah, man. You gotta cut it. You gotta cut it.
Nah, I'm gonna let it come all the way
Don't
down to my.
don't go samurai on me, man. No, don't do that.
Well, anyway,
Don't sound
guys,
like that.
going back to the show for today, we're gonna go, like I said, through the top of all time of Reddit Gunpla. It's a really nice community. It's really cool. So we're gonna start off, like as you guys can see on the screen. We got Chris over there, doing all the technical stuff. He's the brains of the show. So
Mm.
the first one we look at, it's got 3.6K points on this. Now it says finally 240 hours in the span of 6 months. Infinite Dimension Sasabi. Link in comments. So let's look at this guy. Let's click on this guy and see what it looks like. So to be fair with you guys and to be honest, I've seen like all of these because I used to like binge on like Reddit Gunpla all the time, and I still do. It's literally the one that I look at the most.
Mhm.
But what do you guys think of this guy?
I like the white. I
Um,
like the white a lot.
it's a
It's
it's a very different. It's a super different take on the Sazabi because we always see it either in red or in black. A lot of people like making the Sazabi black, but I mean, currently this one it has a black frame with the white armor. I'm not sure about where did the gun come from. Probably
yeah,
a
that's what I'm
scratch
trying.
build.
That has
Probably a
to,
scratch
Mhm.
build gun,
yeah, I think that has to be a separate kit,
right?
like
That
an
looks
ex-
like
It's
the
probably,
like an expansion or
a kit
something.
back. Yeah, I mean, like, so the Verka itself it's already pretty complicated in terms of the design and the details, and he just took it up to probably 7 levels up.
but this is
This
the
is what
Infinite Dimension, right?
Yes.
probably.
Yeah,
So this isn't the Master Grade.
no, it's the dimension because you can tell by the
Oh,
booster.
okay.
Look at the booster.
All right. So last line was saying that the gun itself is a resin kit that he saw
Oh,
online
he's seen it
before.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
it's probably expansion is for something.
How
Exactly.
could you
I'm
imagine?
probably gonna look into more of resin kits as soon as I get back to Malaysia. Because honestly speaking, there's no point for me to explore more right now. I'm leaving soon. I can't be
Yeah.
carrying so many things with me, man. That's the major problem that I have right now.
Mhm.
More stuff, more
Okay.
fun, bro. Come on.
Most stuff.
Yeah.
More,
Could you
yeah, man,
imagine?
I'm gonna break my back twice
Twice. I was worried about you,
because
bro.
there because honestly speaking, there's no direct flight going back to Penang. I gotta go back to Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital, and then from
Mhm.
there, only I gotta transit to
Mhm.
my hometown, right? So
Mhm.
it's a I have to two flights instead of one, so that's a
Yeah.
problem. But anyway, let's move on to next
The next
to the
one.
next one. Yeah, because yeah, man, this Sazabi is amazing. I mean,
The detail is over the top. I love it.
it's
It's
top
really
one
is.
of all time. Come on, I mean, what else would you ask for?
Yeah. What else do you need? What else do you need?
Exactly.
So, what's the next one that we have? Because my computer's being a little slow. What's the next one?
Well, I messed up and went to the wrong place.
That's
Oh.
fine. The next one, The next one would be the cell shading. Just scroll down, bro.
Oh,
Just scroll
right.
down.
Yeah, the cell shading. These little heads. I want to get one of these actually. They don't sell them around here.
I mean the
They were
bus.
from Japan, right?
I mean they are pretty common.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any over here.
I see them around. I mean, there's Sazabi, there's this guy, and then there's Sinanju as well.
No, you're talking about the bust. This isn't a bust. This is just a head. Like they're little.
Just
They're like this tiny.
yeah, just head. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hmm.
There's actually quite a lot of variations around. Okay.
Hmm.
Let me scroll down. Okay, Chris, you paint a lot, right? So I want to ask you, like, would you try this kind of style of painting, like cell shading?
I honestly been thinking about it, and I'm scared to because it looks really hard.
It does.
You just got to get the shading right, the highlights, and the
Because
shadows.
you have to know where the light's coming from. So like you have to know the exact
Exactly.
angle. Then you have to like paint it from that angle of how the light's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Well,
it's,
do you
then-
think that they paint it, or do they use markers instead?
I think they do both.
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember, they use they use both. But I know there's this really awesome YouTube channel that I think we talked about before, Justin and I, which is The Story on YouTube. The Story. There's a whole episode on like a 12-minute video on a guy who literally just does painting, like anime painting, and it looks wicked cool. It looks so crazy, and it's very complicated. You have to have really good understanding of where shadows fall when you're drawing and highlights. So I want to know. I mean, like you said, Chris, you've been thinking about doing it, right? It's a very daunting experience, I'm sure, but at the end of the day, it gives a really cool look. You know, you kind of get the anime look. I like it. I like it a lot.
Don't you guys feel that you guys would get tired looking at it for too long?
Nah, because the thing is, it's so different. You know, like
But the difference is right now is this is really popular nowadays. It's
Really
not so
popular.
different anymore.
Yeah. It's
well,
really,
yeah, it's getting popular, but I think there's a difference between it being popular and people being good at it. So since I think it's getting popular, I feel like it still needs a lot to go before people get really good at it. Hence why it's just becoming popular now. Because I think people get tired of seeing the same thing sometimes, you know?
do they
kinda like,
only
"Oh, man."
hand paint it or do they airbrush it too?
Oh, they're airbrush. They airbrush.
I think they airbrush and then they'll hand paint the shadows and the light because it's pretty daunting if you are looking forward to mask it all and then start doing it again. I think it would probably be more logical if you go on hand painting or just use markers instead because certain people they didn't do highlights, they only do the shadows.
So
Right.
if
Like
he's
lining up
painting
the edges, all that.
if he's painting on the white, that's really hard to paint white over pink. So like he's probably doing layers and layers of
Probably a couple
white.
of layers though. Probably
Yeah.
just a couple of layers. Anyway, the picture itself doesn't really show like in detail shot.
Yeah.
We didn't get the overview, so we wouldn't know how thick is the paint and all that. But overall, this is a really good, super awesome effort, man. The shadows
That's
and the
really nice.
highlights really hit the right place. Really
Nice.
like it.
Nice.
Move on.
So next one we have, it says my first contest entry, full armor 30 millimeter. So album and comments. So this is I'm pretty sure this are parts taken from the full armor Gundam, right?
No, this is actually the 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30-minute missions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the dual Gundam take on the color scheme and the you can probably see with the launchers and all that here and there and the shield, right?
Oh, Derek actually has one like this. He posted some pictures, I think, on our Discord. He has a 30-minute mission once that has like 6 guns.
Oh yeah, nice.
On it.
You can you know what you guys can like customize the shit out of this.
Yeah, it's super customized. I love the color scheme, but the color scheme.
Because every single kit is bashable. I mean, the joints are the same joints. They are literally the same joint, so you can make a scorpion out of them. You can make whatever you want. You want to give it 6 arms? Go ahead. No problem with that. I mean, those things are really fun and those things are really cheap. But personally, if I were to be like doing this, I would use this as an experimental kit.
How so?
You know, for painting, new style of painting, probably checking out color schemes.
No.
scribing techniques as well, because they are essentially the same type of plastic that they use for gunplas as well,
Oh yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes. For
it does. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can use it for extra parts. You can use it for experimental stuff, scribing, weathering, especially because weathering it does takes a lot of practice
yeah.
off screen, and when it's on screen, it's still not good enough. That's the problem, man.
Well, what I do want to say is I love the color scheme because it's obviously full armor, right? This is a full armored
Mhm.
Gundam color scheme. That's why I was confused there, but it's a really cool kit. And I've seen those kits. I thought they weren't going to be as pretty as they were, but I saw Derek's firsthand, and it's actually a kit I would plan to get. The only thing is it's small. It's a tiny
It's
kit.
like one. It's like 144.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
like
not.
an
No, but
RT,
yeah,
probably a bit smaller than the RX-78 that we always see.
yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
definitely
Moving on.
smaller.
I have
Moving
noticed.
on.
Yeah, I have noticed that like every couple of weeks they get better and better. People like evolve in the 30-minute missions.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
Next
this one's
one.
sick.
Next
I
one.
like this.
This is the Dragon King Barbatos.
The Dragon King Barbatos. I remember when I think this came out kind of when I started getting into Gunpla, which I think in December. Yeah, it's 7 months ago. I remember seeing this when it first popped up in here, and I was like, "Holy hell!" I was like, "Did they actually sell a kit like that?"
I think I
But I
sent it
think
to. I think I sent you the picture. I remember. I got like, dude, you
yeah,
see this?
yeah, it's a Resin, right?
Yeah, I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
one Bart just
It's a
built.
resin.
Yeah, that's the one Bart just built.
Yep. He
Yeah,
just did this in green color.
The Dragon
I
King.
I don't know. I like this color scheme better because it kind of sticks to the Barbatos one. What I really like is when people are able to do what he did here with like the gray, where he paints all little parts gray, so all the masking that has to go through or whatever to like separate the pieces. I think it really comes out really well. This whole kit looks
And
really
you know
nice. And
that.
then what's up?
Mm-hmm. No. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say the claws right here, they look shiny, don't they? Like
Oh,
They
different.
are. They are.
it's the
Hmm.
same. It's the same
Yeah.
paint as the shoulder looks like.
Yep.
It is.
They are. But the masking on the claws itself is gonna be hell, bro.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm
But you know
sure.
what? Like one of the like simplest, the most simple, like a very simple trick is that don't worry too much about masking, especially if you have like panel lines in between the masked out part and the non-masked part. So even when the masking part it bleeds a little bit, maybe it like kind of bleeds over a little bit. It's actually not that big of a deal because you can always conceal them when you're doing your panel lining.
Hmm. Yeah.
It kind of it tidies the edges up. So that's a really good tip. Like don't get over pressurized on like get the perfect math like a really perfect straight line. Don't worry about it. If you have like color separation that is separated by the panel line itself, then you can panel line them in and they will look just as clean. Those are one of the
Mm.
tricks.
Yeah. Yeah. Because masking, like everybody has said, they hate it.
Oh yeah,
Masking is. Yeah. It's
don't
it's a
even
long
talk
process.
about it, bro. It's
It's a long
taboo.
process. What do you think of this kit, Chris? You're being quiet, man. What do you think of this?
Oh no, I like it. I'm just actually I don't like the red, but I like everything else. I feel like the red could have been something better, or like just a different red. I don't know.
Do you think it's too shiny or too
It's
dark?
candy red.
Um, it's not like a red though. It looks kind of like a I don't know. Maybe it's just a picture or the angle of it.
Maybe.
No, I think the whole thing works.
No,
The whole thing really
no,
works.
I like it. I just feel like the red could have been more brighter. I think.
Oh, brighter. You want a brighter red? Really?
Oh yeah.
I like it. It looks more crimson, like a kind of like a dark,
Yeah,
dark
that's what.
blood
Yeah,
red.
that's what it is. A crimson red. Yeah, I don't like crimson red.
Mhm.
It's like
You like that shiny? You like that shiny candy red, right?
oh yeah.
That's the kind you want. Yeah, that looks really nice. But at the end of the day, this is a really cool kit.
Oh yeah.
Really, really awesome. But coming up next, we have a silly picture apparently of all the Zeta Gundams.
Oh nice.
Look at all these Zetas. Which one is that? That's not a perfect grade Zeta, right?
It's like a mega.
Is that like a?
Mega.
That's a Mega one, right?
There's two
Is,
megas.
did they have megas?
Yeah, they do.
But I don't know why. But I look at the biggest one, which is the one furthest at the back, the mega
Mhm.
one. The proportion is kind of off, man. It's like a big headed Zeta.
I think it's the lens.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's the lens. There's no lens. It's just taken from the phone,
No, it has a big head.
No, but it looks
right? The
weird.
head itself is the head itself is pretty big, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. No, like I
Right?
agree. Like it definitely looks weird. I like the
Right?
scale. I like the ruler right there, so you can see the scale of the things.
How many?
I've heard of that.
Oh, sorry.
Like the mega size is just a big ass high grade, right?
Oh yeah, man. They are lacking of details completely. I've seen the mega size RX-78.
Mm-hmm.
That thing look good when it's far away, but when you get closer, it's like, eh,
Imagine,
I'm not spending money on this.
do people
And
ascribe
you're
the mega
wasting a lot of
size?
paint.
No.
Dude, if you were to be describing them, you would need like what, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters, and probably 3 millimeters to get the scribe lines to look good, right? And for screws, if you want to create screw holes, probably you need actual screws.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that just seems
the
like
size
auto
of
He,
work.
it.
he's like a real power drill. Just
Exactly. It's like you're building a kindergarten size
Mm-hmm.
RX-78,
Mm-hmm.
but it's fun. I'm thinking like maybe I should get one as well just to mess around with it.
Oh, see, Kev Models agrees with me. He says it's a wide angle distortion, like from the phone. It does look like distortion to me. You can see it a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying that the proportions are okay. I mean, it still looks weird, but I do know it does look like like it's distorted a little bit. Definitely does. Oh, but the next one. Let's talk about the next one. The display. Look at this. That is a beautiful thing, man. It's a whole hanger, a whole bay. It says the Red Dragon mechanical bay on this computer, dude.
Yeah, man.
oh, MSI.
Definitely have a
I like it.
I
Like,
just
I mean, Jess, you could do this to your computer as well. You just gotta get some photo etch parts of the stairs, of the railings, and you can probably deck it out just like this. And a lot of the computers right nowadays they come with those LED lights, right?
the RGB.
Yeah, the RGB stuff. So
Mhm.
probably you can replicate something like that, and
I mean,
you
I
have
would.
your own dioramas.
I remember reading on some comments how people get worried about if it gets too hot, and somebody was like, if your computer is generating enough heat to melt the plastic, you have bigger problems than just melting your Gundam. Like there's something going on there.
Exactly. Because I think
So
you really do need more than 100 degrees to melt the plastic, if I'm not mistaken.
well, computers get hot, man. But I mean, if you have this big of a
but
computer,
it's not oven hot. Come on.
Yeah.
It won't be 200,
Mhm.
300 degrees.
Do you know how
Mhm.
dusty and nasty those Gundams are gonna get though after like 3 months? They're just gonna be caked
That's
with
why.
dust.
That's why they're in the hangar, bro. It's for maintenance.
well, I mean, well, that and if you're letting your PC that looks like it costs over $4,000 right here, then and you're not cleaning it out every month, then you have another thing coming. Because like,
Yeah, that is true.
if you're gonna build a PC this big, you have to clean it out every month, at least spray it down with some compressed air or something. You can't let it go, all nasty and whatever.
He could have put some
It's
better
a-
Gunpla in there
I
though.
don't know much about PCs, bro. So
Oh, you don't?
I don't know anything about PCs.
He's a Mac guy.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
He's a photography guy.
Chris, if you don't mind, can you blow up a bit on the scale of the screen that you're sharing?
Oh, too big.
And like press control and zoom in. Mm-hmm.
Can you enlarge it a little bit?
But I can't move it. That's the problem. There you go.
As long as people can see it, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, that looks nice. Right there, you did it.
All
That's
right,
pretty cool.
So much better. Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Ooh, the next one is the Astaroth, the 1144th Gundam Astaroth Custom. Oh man, what I really like about this piece, I remember seeing it, is the holes on it. The holes that are drilled in. I feel they work really well. Like just getting those tiny little things. It looks kind of like armor. You know, armor in general, how it's supposed to look.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. It's a 1/144th. I don't know what size drill bit that would be that you would use.
That would be, I don't know too. I don't know. I haven't seen an Ultra.
I mean, it's
It's not
1/144th.
it's not really a popular kit, especially here in the Philippines.
Oh, they love it. Yeah,
I haven't seen one.
yeah, they love it over here.
The
I haven't
Astrov.
seen it.
Anything IBO over
I
here
don't know.
sells.
Yeah, that is true. But I like
But
what
you
my
know what? The color scheme itself is amazing.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
it. Right. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It
Go
it
ahead.
just works. It works really well. Like the gray. It's what kind of blue would you call that? Like the darker one? Is that like blue even?
It's actually not blue. It's actually called something called Brunier gray. Something a bit bluish gray.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm
it's like
not
a
sure of the
navy
name.
something, navy blue maybe.
No, no, no. It's not navy. It's actually washed out blue tinted gray or gray tinted blue or something like that. You know, or the other way around. I'm not sure.
I
But
have
this is
it.
what happens when you add blue into the. This is what happens when you add blue into gray. So you tint it a little bit. You add a little bit clear blue, and you can get this kind of effect as well
Mm-hmm.
for this kind of blue.
Okay.
I do like the
That looks
chest
cool.
piece. The chest piece looks different.
I just like everything about it. This kit looks awesome. It looks beefy. It looks ready to fight. And for a 1/144th, it looks awesome. Like whatever this guy did to it. I'm telling you, if you people who learn how to drill holes correctly and in the right places can do a lot of things. Like I don't know.
It's fun.
I have a thing for like little tiny, like doing those little things. So
So basically,
we'll see.
People who
when
knows
you
how to
drill those holes,
holes.
you just put the metal parts in. So right now, he can put all the metal parts in, and it'll look even better with the metal screws or the air holes.
Oh, you think so?
No,
Maybe.
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't think so.
I feel it works well without anything in those space. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. Personally, I like holes. Okay, not in any kind of dirty way.
Oh God.
But personally, I like drilling a little bit of holes, or probably just half drill holes to make like a shape, so that it looks like an armor piece, something
Mhm.
like that.
They hit that
Right.
panel lining in there. Boom.
Yeah, just a little bit, just to add in texture, just to add in some details that is unspeakable details, bespoke detail, or whatever you want to call it. But to get the holes right and aligned properly, that is an art by itself. Because on a, often, like always, people don't measure. That's the thing, and I don't measure as well. I freaking hate measuring, so I just go in eyeball and stuff.
It's fun.
Just like the holes in general.
Yeah, the holes. I mean, like if you want to get three holes aligned perfectly, you gotta measure out using a compass, using a ruler, and all that.
Then you
Measure
gotta
and
make
put
sure
an
that
X
when you're
point.
drilling, it actually drills perfectly too, because it can easily
Yeah,
drill in the wrong
exactly. So-
angle.
Right. So you gotta use like a hobby knife and probably make a small hole first, so that
Mhm.
your drill bit itself will stick to it. Stuff like that. I mean, drilling holes itself. And what about sanding? I mean, sanding holes. That's. I don't know why did I say that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sanding. Okay, can we just stop talking about holes right now? It's getting weird.
Oh no, because no, it's a good thing we're talking about this real quick because we haven't talked about a lot about drilling anything into Gundam, right? Like we normally talk about scribing, talk about painting, but the reason I wanted it, like holes in general, when you're drilling holes, it's something we haven't talked about. So, for example, when I drilled some holes into my Barbatos, since I'm customizing him, but what I do first is I use the Dremel to make like the beginning of the hole, and then I use the hand drill and then just go in, right? And it works perfectly. You don't need to sand it; it's smooth inside. So I don't know why you would
No,
need
no,
to.
I mean the outside, because holes when you create, it's not gonna have that curvature thing on the edge of the hole.
It will. If you use a Dremel, I have a Dremel bit right here that has a little circular piece that keeps it
Right.
nice and smooth.
Now
Yeah.
Justin's talking about when you use this little cheap drill, it's gonna be the corner's gonna be
Yep.
exactly like
I mean,
Oh.
the cheap. I mean, the normal drill, the hand drill is probably more common. for normal users, right?
Hmm.
So definitely, I mean, when you sand it out, you need to sand just a little bit more when it comes to the
Hmm.
holes,
Hmm.
just so that it looks realistic instead of
Yeah,
like just like straight cut, like
just
a
random
shot.
hole. Hmm.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. Let's just move on to the
Let's move
next
on
one.
to the
Street
Banjo
bash.
Kazooie.
The
This
street bash
one
between
is fire. Like
I love this one. Yeah,
100% fire.
the
I don't know
Banjo
what is that.
Kazooie.
I don't know what
It's
it
a
is.
video game, dude. It's a very popular video game.
I'm sorry.
Um, everybody check out the Banjo Kazooie. It looks awesome. It's
So,
Banjo
so
Kazooie.
basically, the bear he controls the bird on his back, and he can make the bird he'll make the bird fly. He'll throw the bird like a spear, or he'll like charge with the he just used the bird in like a lot of different ways. So you're kind of like Mario,
Oh, just like the Falcon in Avengers,
kind
where he
of.
has a Falcon.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
What kit
Bit
is that
creative
Hmm.
though?
though. It's a
That's
EU.
what I'm. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
definitely. It looks. It has a wing Gundam. It has the wings from the Wing Zero. Um, I'm trying to open up the description. It says, "Here's a list of the kits I used to create this kit bash." He says he used the HG High Mach for Banjo's body, the HG Jaeon Ultron, Banjo's head and Kazooie's head, HG Ultron, Kazooie's legs, SD Wing Gundam Zero, Endless Waltz for the wings, and then the HG Barbatos for Kazooie's feet. That's
that's a
really
lot
cool,
of
dude.
effort.
That's
That's a lot
sick.
of effort. It's sick.
It's a lot of effort,
But
but
it's
it's
one
so
of the kind.
unique.
It's one of the kind.
You know this guy? He played this video game that whole summer. His whole summer vacation, he only played that game. I bet you.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
obsessed.
yeah. And he's even in Smash Brothers. Like if you played Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo Switch, he's on there now too. He's one of the characters.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Recently, or
yeah.
because
Recently,
I sold out my Switch to start the channel, so I haven't
really?
got the chance to see what's the update anymore. Yeah,
Well, the
you gotta get
Super.
funding.
Well, yeah. So definitely, he's one of the characters. He was a special character who just joined in. So he's really popular. Like I told you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next is the Titan. Okay, so the next one, this one, he was on the show before. The
Yeah, he was
Delta
on the
Plus
show.
and Tura build, right? I
Mhm.
mean, we talked about this already. I mean, amazing job, definitely.
There's a
Super,
reason
super
he's
good,
up there. Yeah, really good. We're
right?
gonna skip over the next one, please.
Okay.
We're not doing the Spartan.
No, because we already talked about it.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
I
on the
mean,
show, bro.
Oh,
it
really?
was featured on our show as well.
I see so many amazing kits. Okay, I can't remember them all because they're so amazing.
Well, that's true. Whenever you go on any Gunpla thing on Instagram, you see Gunpla Razzi liked every picture. Like you just see it everywhere.
That's overloaded.
Yeah.
Kamplalati overload. Kamplalati overload.
I have this.
Okay, let's talk
I
about
use this
this one
bot,
with the
man.
sunset, with the retro thing. No, not this one. The previous one.
The
The one
2.2K? Yeah. The 2.2K. One of my older builds. I love
Which
I
I
one?
love
love
this.
that vibe. I love
Yeah.
the cyberpunk vibe.
Which
It's
one?
I
Cyberpunk?
don't know.
What kit are we looking
It's
at?
it's 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 like cyberpunkish 70s, 80s retro techno type.
It's Edo. Yeah, it's 80s techno type. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, there's a song that immediately reminds me of "Push It to the Limit." Push it to the
Oh, okay.
limit.
Hey,
Yeah, I know that, bro.
hey.
I know that, bro.
I don't know what you guys are looking at.
No,
It's the one with the
one with the
beach.
sunset.
Okay.
The one with the sunset and the beach.
Yeah,
Right? With the ball and what kid is that?
Yeah,
that's the F91.
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
F91 Master Grade 2.0.
yeah. Shout outs to Gunpla Miami.
Okay.
He's on our show too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he was. This is an awesome. I love the background so much. Like I said, Push It to the Limit
This
literally
thing
starts
itself
playing.
is really totally Miami, man. This shouts Miami so loud. And you can
Vaporwave.
imagine if I always listen to this kind of like 80s songs or whatever, or some of the chill hop thing, and then they'll have this running background,
Uh-huh.
with this kind of color scheme that is on a loop, and it's just so chilling to look at this color scheme.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And people will
it's
be
awesome.
walking around wearing the Trilla jacket, some kind of jacket like that with the 80s style jacket with the
Mm-hmm.
chain, with all hair, like something like
Isn't it like
mullet, but it's not.
isn't it like from Vice City? Was that what it was
Oh
called?
yeah, exactly. Totally Vice City, man. Totally
Vice
Vice
City,
City.
yeah. I remember that. It's Vaporwave, yeah. We have Frosted Snow in the chat.
Ooh, what's up, girl?
What up, Frosted Snow?
Yo,
Well, I think she told us not to call her Frosted Snow. It was, just say
Yeah.
her real name. What up? But before
How you doing?
before we keep going though, the F91 Gundam version 2.0 right there is a beautiful kit. If you guys haven't like bought it or built it, it's a really awesome kit. I love it. It was one of my first master grades, and I love that kit so much. I
F91,
really like.
F91.
Yeah, the F91 master grade F91, but specifically the 2.0, the version 2.0. That's the
Okay.
updated
Does it come
version.
with the umbrella at the back?
Yeah, it comes with the umbrella. It comes with the beach ball and everything. It's really nice.
No, I'm serious. I'm asking you.
No,
a
it
serious
doesn't. Of
question.
course, it doesn't come with an umbrella, dude.
Dude, how would I know? It could be an antenna or something, man.
It's a solar panel, bro. Solar panel.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably should
Yeah.
be a satellite dish at the back, and then you just flip it over for the diorama. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
bro. I got no knowledge on this. Does it transform?
No, it does not
Just keep
transform.
going.
This is from the anime. Well, from the movie F9. I think it's a movie or a series, if I'm not mistaken. F91. And it's like the main kit, like there.
Oh.
So it's a really cool kit. I think the pilot is a girl, actually. And
Okay.
I like you see the things on its back, like the thrusters it has, like those things, like they turn into guns, so they like go down and through the body, and it's like guns, and you can have two of them like this. It's really cool.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the new Gundam, where the backpack could turn into weaponry systems.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. It just feels cool. It's like the Barbatos. You know how like the MG Barbatos, you can hook up the gun to its backpack
Uh-huh.
to hold it. That's
Uh-huh.
kind of what it looks like when it holds its guns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool kit. You guys should get it.
Okay. I'll
Anyway.
look into it.
That kit, right? I mean, this whole diorama is beautiful. Like now we can talk about dioramas. I love it. It just fits so well, you know?
All right. So I just a chill out day for the pilots and the crew.
Yep. Just chilling out, hanging out,
In
having
Vice
fun.
City, Miami.
Miami.
Miami. Totally
So-
Miami vibe.
Yep. So now we have this Sasabi, which is the clear Sasabi. I know since Sharon is in the she's in the chat, she'll love this. So it says, hey everyone, check out my master grade Sasabi mechanical clear, because she loves clear kits. This kit was sitting in my closet for over 2 years. Finally got the courage to tackle this beast over a long weekend.
Okay. I got a question real quick.
What's up?
Because I have no knowledge whatsoever. So did he paint the kit, the frame, or is it really just out of the box like this?
He painted the frame.
I'm pretty sure he painted the frame. Yeah, it doesn't come like this out of the box.
So when he,
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
yeah, so all the armor is clear. So he just paints the frame. That way you can see it through the clear armor.
Oh, okay, cool.
Then he picked really pretty colors to make it really stand out.
Oh, exactly. Well, super great effort. It's not easy painting frames. I mean, if you guys think
It's
like
not.
like masking on the armor is bad, try masking on the frame, bro.
Oh, it's terrible. Because it's not even. It's not nice and even like most surfaces are for
Exactly.
armor.
Like-
Yeah, you have the little bumps and lines and everything. It's crazy.
Then you'll spend all this
Right.
time painting this area, right? You're like, oh, that looks amazing. And you put your kit together, you grab that armor on, put it right over it, and cover the whole thing that you just wasted an hour painting. You're like, okay, that's fun.
Okay.
Open hatch, man. Open hatch.
Right?
Oh,
Okay,
man.
let's just move on to the other Sazabi again. Damn, Sazabis are getting really crazy, man. Seriously.
They've always been very
Come on.
popular, man.
Everybody loves Sazabi. More than the
Yep.
new Gundam, I would say.
Oh, he got
Yep.
some. He got some awards there. I see.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
He got champion, best in overall, Gundam Builders competition.
But you're not going to
Best
see a
in the-
Sazabi in the ground, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know the guy isn't watching. I wouldn't. Yeah, you don't see a Sasabi on the ground.
Why? Oh, because
that's
he's
not-
he's a
It's in space.
Is that-
Like you'll only see it like on the moon surface, but you'll never see it like on the jungle like that, all dirtied out and brown.
This is probably a decommissioned Sazabi.
There was only one Sasuke.
Yeah, only one, bro.
Yeah, which is decommissioned, and then Tar is piloting something else already.
Maybe. No, it's good though.
Have you ever-
Only the
Don't get me
ZR.
wrong. It's good.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, of course.
I mean,
But-
this is awesome. Sure, I love it.
No, it's really good. I just my
Yeah,
elite,
man.
my elite.
Check out the details on the diorama itself. It's really good.
I'm
That's
jealous.
actual grass. He took that photo outside.
He just put
No? Oh,
Just
come
put it
on.
outside.
Come on. I know I may not be that clever, but I'm not that stupid.
Hey, I didn't say that. Don't say
It's
that.
okay. I'll say myself. All right, let's
No, but
go.
for real.
Move on. For real, it's not taken outside. It's part of the diorama. For
Yeah, that's
real.
right.
Yeah, I just
So-
I made friends with this next guy on Facebook like 2 days ago. It's kind of funny.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's not because
His build is really special.
he posted this and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I like that. That's cool.
Well, introduce this one then, Chris.
Well, I don't know who he is. I just met him.
Don't talk to
Says-
strangers.
Says did another anime themed custom. This time Rei Ayanami from Neon Genesis Evangelion. I love that so
I
much.
got
What's up?
I got a question. So my question is, how did he get the stickers? The
That's what I was gonna-
decals for this.
It's a decal that he just printed out with colors. He probably just has like a color
Oh, okay.
printer and just printed out on the decal paper.
Oh.
Well, without saying
That's
too
cool,
much, like I was talking to Chris earlier about what I'm planning to do with my gyms. Ryan Lau, beautiful Ryan Lau,
Beautiful.
has kindly sent me over his contact for making custom decals, water slides.
Ooh.
So people will make custom water slides for you, and they'll print them out like Chris said on these paper.
So
They'll
you're
design
gonna
them
do-
to fit on the sheet, and then they'll send it out to you. So he probably got somebody to do this for him. You know.
Okay. So are you going to do something like this for your builds?
Yes, I'm doing
Probably-
custom decals. I'm not using Gundam decals.
Like he's doing Eva. He's doing Eva. Probably, I think another anime that would really suit you for you to do is Sailor Moon.
Well, Sailor Moon's beast, bro.
What Sailor Moon would you be, Justin? What character?
I don't even know the names, bro.
Yeah, you do. Don't lie. I don't know the names.
You're a liar, dude. You're a secret Sailor Moon fan. Hey, no hate on Sailor Moon, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna make
I
people-
love Sailor Moon.
We're gonna make
It's
people-
classic, man.
I don't know. I literally don't know about Sailor Moon. I just know that their name Sailor Moon. That's it.
Wait, do you watch anime, Justin? Other than
Not
Gundam?
much. No, I don't watch Gundam animes at all.
He's too busy.
I watch two, IBO and Origin. Oh, three. So the first Origin, Charles Origin,
Oh.
the one with the 40th anniversary release, and the other one, which is the continuation, which is the first Gundam anime.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then there's
I know
gonna
that.
contact us, be like, "Hey, you can't do that."
Copyright. Yeah, YouTube's gonna delete this section. But anyway, I don't really watch much. I finished IBO. I finished Origin. I finished the first ever Gundam series, and that's it. I watched first episode of Gundam Unicorn because of Nico, because Nico said that there's pretty awesome Jestas in there. So I just watched it for the sake of the Jestas, not even the Unicorn, and that's it.
I mean, but like other than that, what other like animes have you seen?
I've seen the Eva.
Hmm.
You know he
Finished
loves
the
Eva.
Eva. Right, I love Evas, right? I love Evas. I would probably name my future daughter Eva, just for that.
Don't you have a daughter right now?
But her name is not Eva.
You can change
So
it.
future.
There's paperwork for that, sir.
Exactly.
There is.
Yeah, but it's a hassle, bro. So that's fine. But anyway, I mean, in terms of anime, I watch pretty old school stuff, a lot of old school stuff, and I watch sports anime a lot,
What? Really?
like basketball, badminton, even cycling and all that. Yeah, I watch a lot. Recently, I fell in love with Fire Force. It's really good.
I don't
Fire
know what that
Force.
is.
It's about firefighting. And then there's another one called what is it? Uh, the one with the Demon Slayer. Yeah, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is awesome. You guys need to watch Demon Slayer.
I'll look it
Like
up.
after the show, you guys need to watch Demon Slayer. That thing is And Doctor Stone, recommended by Last Line in the chat. Oh yeah, he just mentioned it. Doctor Stone. Exactly. And
I don't know,
Kengan
man.
Ashura.
Appleseed's
Kengan
pretty good
Ashura is the
too.
fighting one. I don't like
Appleseed?
Baki.
Yeah, that's what Kev
Kengan
said.
Ashura is good.
Oh, Appleseed is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
right.
No, I'm when I say old school, my favorite ones are Kenshin, Cowboy Bebop.
Ninja Scroll.
I finished watching it.
Cowboy
Which one?
Bebop.
Ninja Scroll is my favorite classic.
So what about Cowboy Bebop? You said, Justin?
Cowboy Bebop. I don't know, man. The name sounds funny.
He just
You've
wanted
never
to see
seen Cowboy Bebop? It's a classic.
No, what the hell is that?
Dude, it's amazing.
No.
It's like
Amazing,
it's like a
dude.
One of
jazz
the classics-
influence
One of
anime.
the one of the classics that I've seen is the Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that. I love the anime.
Oh yeah, of
Is
course.
it the little
The
kid?
one-
Yeah, he has a
the one
little
with the spirit gun.
spirit gun.
No,
Yeah.
he can use his fingers as his
Yeah.
to channel his spirit gun.
Mm-hmm.
Which-
Well, the point is, I guess Justin doesn't watch a lot of anime. I hope you get into it a little bit more.
I watched Beyblade Burst.
What is
out of
that?
boredom. Beyblade.
Oh, Beyblade. I heard it burst. I'm like, Beyblade. Hey, Beyblade
Beyblade
was
burst.
part of my childhood, dude. Just like
Dude, that was
Yu-Gi-Oh.
my childhood too. Remember the yo-yo?
Mm-hmm.
The yo-yo anime as well? Oh, dude, everybody went hardcore with the yo-yo, bro.
Yeah.
I went
And
hardcore
then
as well.
there's that
Almost
meme.
I'm
Does that
so
mean
old.
that-
I had a car while y'all were playing with yo-yos. So I was.
What the fuck?
I'm so old.
And that meme of that guy with the Beyblade where he's like throwing it. He's like,
Yo.
and the point is, Beyblade is awesome, dude. It's sick.
It's really big nowadays, Beyblades. Getting bigger
Really?
and bigger. Exactly. It's really
In the
big right
Philippines, but not here,
now.
man.
No, everywhere in the world, especially in the
Nope.
States. Dude,
Nope.
check out the YouTube channels behind all the Beyblades.
Nope.
Okay?
I
Dude, go watch it.
seriously reconsider that. Beyblade is not as popular as you think it is.
Oh yeah, let us not forget to mention One Punch Man season 1 and season 2. And if you're talking about One Punch Man, you guys gotta watch Psycho Mob 100. Mob Psycho 100. I'm sorry.
So this all began with Justin saying he doesn't watch a lot of anime. He's over here just naming a bunch of anime. He's like, yeah, I watch this, I watch that, I watch this, I watch that.
Watch this firefighter one.
Dude,
I watched
dude.
this volleyball one.
Fire Force. Okay, I gotta say something. Fire Force is not about firefighting, but it's about saving those lost souls who like burst into flames out of nowhere in the city. So the government set up special forces to tackle this
Spontaneous combustion.
exactly. Dude, are you reading about it?
No, I
No,
just.
that's what it's called, bro. That exists. There's
Yeah.
actual thing called spontaneous combustion. It has happened before. People actually
really?
burst into flames. It's rare, but it has happened.
What was that TV show that used to be on TV? It was like Top 10 Mysteries or something. I remember coming on that show.
Yeah, spontaneous combustion is a real
like-
thing, Justin.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah,
Look
people
it up
just
right
catch
now.
on. They just catch on fire out of nowhere.
It's not like an everyday thing, but there have been cases that have been like
Dude,
filed.
as I was watching that anime, I didn't finish it yet, of course. But as I was watching it, I thought it was like a made-up thing.
That's why they made the
No,
anime
that's-
on it.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
made
I
up,
mean,
bro.
so basically, the government just set up a special team of firefighters with abilities, right, to tackle these spontaneous combustional people that they call infernals, right?
Hmm.
But I mean, you guys gotta watch it. It's really cool. It's just that
Sounds
I
cool.
haven't been watching it. I haven't been watching it because they don't have it on dub version on Netflix.
What's it called? Plasticology's like, I learned about it from South Park.
Oh, good old South Park.
Oh, and before we start talking about anime, if you two haven't seen it, you guys should watch Attack on Titans. I finished watching season 3
Oh,
the other
come
day.
on, man! I finished. I'm still reading the manga.
Don't say anything, but I'm just saying I finished Attack on Titan season 3. I'm waiting for season 4. And
Season 3.
yeah, my wife.
Have you seen the Last Titan?
No, we don't need to. We don't say anything. Don't spoil anything for me. You're reading the manga. I just watch anime. But
I know the whole entire story, and if you just watch season 3, you're like, oh, just wait, you're gonna love it.
Dude,
For season 4.
Dude,
And-
no, don't start reading the manga. It's way more interesting than the anime itself.
no,
Because from
See,
panels to panels, you fill up the sound effect, you fill up the colors, you fill up the emotion behind the manga with your own creativity.
The lore
Your
is
own
is
magic.
insane. The lore is like 10
just
times
can't-
more in the manga.
I can't fathom.
Exactly.
I can't imagine myself reading the manga. That's just too. That goes way too much into like territory of like weebness. You know, I don't want to be that weeb.
There's no weebness.
Dude, I'm gangster, man. I read that shit. No,
Okay, wait a second. You literally just said you have to read the manga. It's way better than the anime. That's what a weeb would say.
No.
Now we know why Justin doesn't watch anime. He's too busy reading.
Yeah, he's reading the mangas, dude.
No, I only read the mangas before I go to bed. It's like just on the phone, just scroll through. That's it, right? And a couple of chapters per night. It doesn't take a lot of time, right? Another one that you should read is Kengan Shura. Watch the anime and read the manga.
Yo, I think, okay, guys, everybody in the chat, let us know if you guys would like just a special episode on anime so we can talk and just kill each other over anime. So we can keep going because this seems like we can get some really good conversation started and just kind of showcase our favorite, what's it called? Our favorite animes. And of course, the weeb thing is a joke. I'm a weeb, obviously. I'm just a guy who likes anime. I have to accept it. I love it. So
I just like both of it. You gotta like the anime for the anime, then the manga for the manga, and just keep them separate.
the only manga I'm interested in reading is Samurai X, Rurouni Kenshin. That's the only one I would watch because Rurouni Kenshin is my favorite anime forever and for the rest of the days ever.
If you read
Kenshin
the
is
manga,
the
you would love it more because it gets
I'm
deeper
gonna
into the
ruin
story.
this. I'm gonna ruin this for everybody by saying that everybody in the live chat, if you guys are watching the show right now, please do not search for Boku no Pico.
Okay, I will not search for that.
What'd you call me?
Yep.
Yeah, what the hell you call me, dude? What do you call this?
Boku no Pico.
In Spanish?
Don't search for that.
In Spanish, we have this saying whenever some foreigner says something weird like that, we say, "Y tu mamá también por si acaso," which means your mom too, just in case. So,
Just in case.
just in case.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We'll do an anime episode. Are you guys up for it? Maybe next time we do it just us. We'll just talk about anime. Take a
Dude,
break
yeah,
from
man.
Gunpla, maybe.
It's probably not the Gunpla talk show anymore. It's called the Weeb Show.
Weeb show.
The Weeb Show.
The week.
And
No,
we'll do
the
the little-
weekly. The weekly Weebie.
The Weekly Weebie. Oh, and I saw JoJo there. I have to be honest with you guys. I hate JoJo. I hate everything about that show. I hate the fan base. I'm never watching JoJo ever. I'm tired of seeing it everywhere. It makes me sick. I'm just tired of JoJo.
I don't like JoJo as well. I watched the first episode where the carriage just fall over the whatever, and then one of the guy died, and then I go bored.
Everybody's gonna say, "Watch it." You only watch the first episode. Watch it. Nah, I'm not watching JoJo. The fan base is cancer, honestly. Like the real hardcore fans for JoJo is just cancer. Like I don't want to watch it.
Serious?
Oh, kind of just turns me
Okay.
off.
Top one that I recommend, like truly, like you guys need to watch if you guys haven't. First of all, forget what I said earlier. Just watch Doctor Stone. Okay. Doctor Stone. That's the only thing you need to watch.
Is it on Netflix?
It's awesome.
I ain't gonna watch. It's not on Netflix.
No.
Hey, Justin doesn't like JoJo either, guys. Everybody's like, Jess, you need to stop. Jess, how dare you talk about JoJo like that? No, I'm not watching that ever. Don't. You can never force me to watch it.
You know what? Just go and watch Beyblade Burst.
Nah, I just can't. Like my best friends from Texas are watching JoJo right now. And they just can't shut up about it. And they put the song on whenever we're on Discord playing League of Legends or COD. they'll like put it on the main song, the Joe Joe. It's like it's cancer music. I just mute
You know
Discord.
what? I'll probably watch it because it's on Netflix.
Now I'm gonna watch it. Thanks, guys.
Nah, there's so many better things to watch, bro.
No, I'm gonna watch it now. Should we talk about
Okay.
this this flaming new Gundam here?
Sunburst, the Sunburst new Gundam. You know what? This new Gundam itself, it really caught your eye, and I really like the gradient effect.
Hmm.
I wouldn't call it pre-shading anymore. It should be more like gradient. It's
Or,
called gradient. It's not
or
pre-shading
blending,
or
right?
highlighting.
Is it more like blending?
Yep, yep. It's totally awesome.
So I'm gonna.
Really awesome. But
I
there's
want to say
details. That's the thing.
something unpopular. I don't really like this new Gundam. I don't like it. I don't like the. I like how he painted. Like I like the skill behind it. I just don't like how it looks on the new Gundam. It looks too explosive for me. It doesn't. It instead of catching my eye, it's too much for my eye. The great, like I said, skill wise, it's beautiful, but
It is,
it's not.
it is.
The black
It's
is
not my
throwing me
favorite
off.
What do you think? Okay, situation. All right, same kind of color, same style of painting, but what kit would be perfect for this color scheme?
It's a non-Jew.
Go.
For this one, for this color scheme, like burning.
Yep. Yep. So Chris got Sinanju. What about you?
For me, I don't think it really goes well with anything on my mind. I just don't like. Like I said, I like the skill behind it. I just don't like it. I feel like on any kit, it'll look too jarring for me. Just I don't like it. To my eyesight, it's not something I like.
I think it would look really good with the God Hand Gundam or
Ooh.
whatever it is.
Yeah, I can pull that
The
off.
one with the glowing. The one with the glowing hand.
Well, that's because it has fire, actually, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it would really work well with Moon Gundam as well, if you guys think about it. Only the moon will be shaded with this kind of color,
Oh, the fin.
and the rest will be, and then the rest will be subtle, like a bit more subtle.
yeah, because the black, like I like what Chris said. It's just the black is throwing me off, dude.
Oh, Godfinger. It's called Godfinger.
Yeah, the god fin.
Really? Is it called Godfinger?
No, it's called what? No, it's not called the Godfinger. Godfinger is my boy, Godfinger, dude. It's the God Hand.
Yeah.
The
Or it's called God Hand Gundam.
He
it?
liked my post on Facebook. I was like, woo woo.
You like my picture on Facebook?
Woo.
It's my
I
normal
know.
profile
And then,
picture.
you went to the bathroom straight away. Come on, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Godfinger's my boy. He's out there watching. Go,
It's a little
go watch
cramping
his YouTube
still.
channel. Go subscribe to him. Go follow him on Instagram. I love Godfinger. He's amazing.
Yeah, if you need help
All right, let's
scribing,
move on.
just look on his page.
And he's chiseled as fuck. So there's a reason he knows how to scribe. He chiseled himself. So now we have my MG Strike display in motion. Ooh. I like the LEDs in the bottom that look like they're a runway because that's what it is. But I just really like the effect. What happened?
No, you said look like a runway because they are a runway. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
they
Well, I mean,
are-
you don't see a lot of people doing this, dude. I mean, honestly, it looks awesome.
No, man. Seriously. I mean, he took the normal mechanical base, the launcher, and he
Mhm.
turned it into literally a launcher with the frame, the steel frames and all that. Because I mean, it's more realistic, I would say, instead of like just
Mhm.
one thing poking
Mhm.
out. You know. So it is.
Yeah.
It is. And he
The
took
only thing-
he took the original stand and he transformed it into like a tower or something like that, a control tower
Well-
with the.
Mm-hmm. The thing I don't, obviously the cable is a cable for the diorama because it's not really feeding anything into the Gundam, right? The Strike
eyes.
doesn't have any
The
LEDs,
eyes,
right?
The eyes and the little
Oh, the eyes. I'm waiting for it to
front
come back
camera.
around.
No, it has
Oh,
three.
you're right.
Yeah, the front camera.
That's
too.
sick. Yeah, that's sick, dude. All right, that's really cool. All right, let's go on to the diorama of Old Diver City, Odaiba, number 2. This is so cool. I love this so much.
That's the RG.
Mhm.
So Chris, if you're buying the RG, that's the one you're looking at. That's the RG. I mean, it looks good, it looks cool, but the waist keep dropping. The waist skirts they keep dropping for no reason, out of nowhere. Just put it on. You just put him at the side, and out of nowhere, he became an Olympian in gymnastics. Start doing splits every freaking where. That's one of the troubles I have with this guy. right? And even after painting it, it got a little bit more rigid, but it's still
Mhm.
not there. So you gotta fix it. But I mean, I showed it in my videos. I fixed it with the super glue. But basically, this guy is an Olympian gymnastic. You know, he's a
But the
gymnast.
RG RX 782 is one of the first RGs, right? This is when they first started coming out
It
with the real
it is
grades.
the first.
It's the
It is
first
the
one,
first.
right? Yeah, so
Yep,
that's
it's the
why.
first. I mean, I don't blame them because I mean everybody grows, even Bandai grows as well in terms of their joint technology and all that.
Hmm.
But this is just I would rather you get the Origin series high grade, which is perfectly fine, and the
No,
details are there.
get the master grade, the Origin. That's the one I have coming in July. The master grade, the Origin. It's really cool. Or the 3.0. Everybody either goes for the 3.0 or for the Origin.
Origin is good. Origin is good.
Hmm.
Super affordable as well. And
Hmm.
let's move on next to
I
the
I love this one.
Chris, Chris's heavy arms. Chris loves
Yeah.
this guy.
Talk about
I,
it a little bit. You have more experience with this kit.
I didn't even know it actually looked like Optimus Prime until this guy did it, and then like it really does look like Optimus Prime. He didn't really do much to
Mm-hmm.
it. He just painted. He just did the color scheme and pulled it off. It's pretty good.
When did Transformers come out?
86, 85.
So Transformers, we could say Transformers had some inspiration from Gundam suits, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
obviously,
see.
Actually, they probably got their inspiration from across, right? From the transforming planes.
Oh yeah, from across too.
But do you guys know where the Transformers even come from? Came from this Japanese toy company that outsourced the toys to the Americans. So the Americans company, I forgot which name already,
Hasbro.
but basically, no.
It was.
I think it was Hasbro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Matei?
Hasbro.
So, Ha- so no,
Hmm.
it's not Mattel. It's Hasbro. So basically, what Hasbro did is they are trying to sell these toys, but toys don't sell just like that. You need to come up with stories, right? So they
Mhm.
commissioned the job itself to one of the companies who makes animes, like animated series, like He-Man, for example, right?
Mhm.
It's all because the series and the anime and the cartoons were made just to sell toys, and this is how they get Optimus Prime and all that, with the storylines keep coming out and out and out. It's all because of the motive of where they want to sell toys. I mean, you guys can find out more if you guys watch the Toys That Made Us
Oh, on
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Watch that, bro. You will love it, man. Chris, you'll love it.
No, I've seen it.
If you like Chris, you like Tiger King, so you probably like it.
Damn, Carol Baskins.
I don't know what you're saying, but look at that truck.
No, we mean look at that tiger.
Look at that tire.
Oh man.
Exactly. So yeah, Takara told me or Hasbro or I don't know, man. There's a lot of companies who make
Only thing
stuff.
he should have done
Kind
though
of
to this kit though on the chest piece, he should have made it look like the front of the 18 wheeler, like the glass. He should have like
oh
chiseled.
the window.
Yeah, he should have chiseled all that out and make the window. Oh, it'd have been perfect. With money.
I mean, it still looks really awesome.
No, is it? Yeah.
But you know the proportion itself looks really really realistic. I mean,
Mhm.
if you don't pay enough attention to it, if you just like
Dude,
use your peripheral vision to look at it, probably it's like oh it's Optimus.
Heavy Arms is a good kit, man. You can just tell by just looking at that one. It's a good kit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this.
Wait. So should we do our segment right now?
Oh,
It's 9:10.
we can. Or we wait
Oh
now?
yeah, sure, yeah. All right, guys. I guess we'll cut it here on Reddit. It's really good pieces, though. I love it.
One more Shazza beat, man.
No.
Too much has it.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna go on to the segment that we all love, which is the contest, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. So that was for Reddit. We'll probably pick up on that some other time. There's still a lot to sift through.
We should make an anime focused episode one day.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think next one should be anime focused. I think we could do that.
Probably run a poll on Discord.
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll ask the.
We should talk about the
over.
top 3 or top 5 anime.
Each of us.
Of
I think
all
we should all-
time.
No, we're gonna get so much hate for that shit.
I know that's the point. Everyone's gonna.
Dude, I mean, we should rename the
All
show
right.
called Weekly PD.
Again, these are just our opinions.
Yeah. At the end of the day, these are just our opinions, just like on the featured build of the week, right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay,
So,
so give me a second.
Chris, take it away with contestant number uno.
We got Bip. B-I.
Bro, it's Black Eyed Peas.
Ah. Like I said, Bip. With his Monterio Ace. What kit is this? I couldn't tell.
I don't know, bro. I have no knowledge on that at all. But I look at it, I look at it, I look at the color scheme, and I really digging it. I'm really digging. You guys know that I like gray with subtle whites and a little bit of accent color of like blue, orange, or red or whatever. This thing looks good, bro. Looks
It
good.
actually looks like a military airplane, like the way he painted it and
It
the
does,
colors.
it does.
Yeah, it looks like.
It does. It does. That's why this guy, Bib, he got 43.8666666667.
Ooh. No more in the 40s anymore.
Yeah, man. So basically, this week itself, we got pretty much really high quality builds. Basically, every build that we opened up, the entries, all were really impressive. That's why you see that my scoring itself has gone a little wonky, like 8.5, 8.3, 8.7, 8.9. You know, I'm using point decimal system that I'd never even used before, right?
It made you think.
All right, right. So let's move on to contestant number two.
We got
Contestant number two is
Go
from
ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
Helga Creation. Sorry, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, Jess. Is Jess still there?
So, yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
No, we hear you.
Sorry. It's just that I was getting some messages that are very important, so I needed to reply. But
Okay,
for
sorry.
this one, it's the Gundam Astray Red Frame G, right? This is the one we're looking at.
Mhm.
I like it. And then there's really not much to say. Like you said it, you already said it yourself. Like this week has just been difficult, and I'm not trying to take away from Kelga, creation. It's just that this week was just really difficult for us. Like we were wowed. Every week we were wowed, but like we've said it before. Every week it seems like people are like, oh, it's time to just do this better. Oh, let's do it better. Oh, let's do it better. And now it's like, man, it's so difficult to grade these. Anyway,
I watched this Kelga creation because he actually did a channel. He has a channel,
Oh, nice.
and he's one of my patrons as well. To be honest, so I watch him hand paint, hand prime. He prime it using his hands, hand painted. The whole kit itself, it's 100% hand painted.
Ooh.
Even the prime job.
okay,
So yeah, talk about impressive, bro. This guy can paint.
yeah, he
Hand
can.
paint.
Yeah, hand painting is difficult. I mean, even
Hand painting details is okay, but hand painting the whole piece, I've never done that, bro. I don't even have the brush for it.
It's not fun.
what's it called? It's Lincoln Paints on Plastic on YouTube. He does a lot of those tutorials on how to do it. He's a really cool guy, actually. But anyway, he's more into like the Patreon side of things, which is kind of lame. But I wish I could see more of his stuff. Anyway, the point is, I really like this kit. I can't see it a lot because my computer is acting really slow, so I'm gonna have to set this one out, guys. So you guys keep talking.
Sure. So for Kelga Croatia, he got a 43.46666667. Basically, still a very high score. And Kelga, you have done a great job. Don't be discouraged. Please, it is only our opinion. And basically, we got nothing to nitpick about the build itself, right, Chris?
No, not at all.
No, there's nothing to nitpick. Like I was gonna say something about his posting that he did on the slide before the scores. This is I just want to just remind people, if you send in your builds, make sure you take good pictures of your stuff. Like just good poses really shows us details. And I now to actually comment on everything. I said I love it. I do like the black and the red as much as it's been done. I think it works really well and it's very well balanced. Nothing is too jarring. It all just works. So yeah, I'm glad he put this in here.
I like the white. It kind of ties everything together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the bridge, you know.
Hmm.
All right, let's move on to contestant number 3. Chris, take it away.
Is it Marvqui Gunpla with the
It's called
AM
Maverick.
Maverick?
Maverick
Oh.
Gunpla. What the hell, bro? What the hell?
I can't read, man. I'm sorry.
Fine, I understand.
I don't even know what this is. What kit is this? It's like
It's called AMX Reba. Woo!
Rabawu. Never heard of that
Yeah,
kit.
probably cool. All right. But no matter what kid it is, I know that this kid looks really awesome. Super clean build, man. I'm so impressed by people who can like build this clean with no like any visible mistakes, right? It's super crazy, man. Seriously. And the color scheme itself with the bright red, with the maroon red, like I would call it like a bit of brownish red
Hmm.
and white really ties thing up. And the thrusters itself, you're in purple, which is wow.
The
It's
pictures
delicious.
are really good too. I actually like the pictures.
Exactly.
I
Right.
love the bottom part of like where it's standing on because it's not standing on glass. So I know how to do this. I've been trying to do it. Because one of my friends over here in the CGC, he's a actual like professional photographer. Um, he he puts plexiglass on top of like really clean plexiglass on top of of his like cloth, and he just
Mm-hmm.
puts it on there, and he doesn't shine the light on top of it, so you don't see the reflection, and it looks like this awesome. So you guys can get that effect just with plexiglass, and plexiglass is sold on Home Depot so cheap. So yeah, I do have something to say about this kit. No, like obviously it's really awesome, but I feel like it's too much for me. Like my eyes see everything,
You
so
don't
I can't really
It's the
focus on
white.
anything.
It's the white.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't focus on it.
There's no focal point. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like
Like
there's nothing
nothing can capture your attention. Like what Ryan Lau said previously. Like you gotta have a main focal point in your
exactly.
build.
Hmm.
And when
So
people look more into it, explore.
like I look at it, I look at the
Mhm.
shield, it's white, I look at the body, it's red, I turn around, it's purple, it's like it's going everywhere for me. And the details are just too much. So my eyes don't know exactly where to look. No, like not taking away that it's beautifully done. It's too much for me and I can't focus on it. So as much as I love it, I wish there was a little bit more of I
Put
want to
down.
say, yeah, just a little bit more calming down on it. But it's still a beautiful kit, though. I mean, that's why I got the score that it got for me. I just wish it had a little bit something. It's still a 43 almost. I mean, that's awesome, though.
Exactly. It's still a very super high score.
Mhm.
Right. All right, let's move on to contestant number 4, which is my favorite suit, not of all time, but this is one of the suits I really want to build. The Fat Boy Gushon.
The fat boy.
This is the Colossus, the Fat Boy, the
Fat-
Colossus Gushon by Mecha Claw. So
Mhm.
I think I think the inspiration behind this build is the desert color scheme, and it's really good. Um, Give me an orange any day, and I'll send you my nude pictures because I really love orange color. I don't know why did I say that, but yeah, it's cool.
Oh, we know.
But anyway, but Gushan itself, it's one of my favorite suits from IBO, other than Barbatos, obviously, right? But Gushan, it's really awesome. I love Gushans, especially the fat one, like this one
Mhm.
right here, one of the variations. What I really love about this kit is none of this kit, but this particular build is that the panel lining really separates it. The panel lining itself really separates the kit from the rest.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, you can see the panel lines are really clear cut. They make sense. They are not they are not messy. They are a lot, but are not complicated.
Yeah.
You
For
get
like,
me what I mean,
yeah. I know what you mean. Like there's,
right?
I want to say what this kit is and the next kit is to me, which we haven't seen yet. It's not overdoing it. It's simple enough to
Mm,
show, effective detail, and it
mm,
works, right? It just works. Now, my only gripe, and
mm.
it doesn't have to do with the painter, it's the kit itself. The legs look so tiny and so skinny for its body.
The feet. It's the feet.
I mean, it is, but the thing is that it is a space thing. It's a space kit,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? It's not meant
Yeah.
for ground type or anything. It's a space kit. It's
Hmm.
It was piloted by the kids, the
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
workers.
Mhm.
I love how he used the swords though, because that's from the other kit. And how he kit bashed it.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yeah, those swords are
Okay, cool.
from the other one that we just judged. What was it called?
Oh, the full rebate.
Yeah.
Is it from
Yeah,
the full
they're
full
rock.
seat rebate?
They're rock. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, it's kid
cool.
bashed.
Very, very good. Super good. Super good.
So
Okay,
let me.
now the score. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say let me introduce the next guy. But yeah, go for the
Okay.
score.
Dude, that's a
All
high
right, the
score,
score
man.
is one of the highest within this week is 45.1116666667. Really, really great score. I really like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. All
Now
right.
the next guy, and I loved all the kits for this week, but my favorite kit of the week is definitely this one because of the paint job. So we've already met Saintism. You guys know I love It's a Gunpla. This is the style that they use. This this pre-shading and lots of yes, it's beautiful. It's beautifully done. You can see it also on the base. It looks so clean. I love it. There's nothing I can say about this. So what I was saying, piggybacking on what I was saying earlier about how less detail that isn't over jarring is better. This is it. This is what it is, right? It doesn't have a lot of panel lines. It doesn't have all of this, but it pops. It's beautifully done, and the skill you can see it everywhere. Obviously, I'm not going to judge the base because we only judge the kit, but the kit itself is really well painted, and it's not easy to do that kind of shading. It's really not. It's really soft. So yeah, so my biggest props to Sonata, honestly, right? Sonata Pla on Instagram, really good stuff, dude. Really good stuff, and it's a high grade.
Can I say? Can I say something?
What's up?
Like,
No, you
you
can't.
can you guys see the? Can you guys see the bullet that's hanging there on the base?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what that thing? My assumption is that that is the Widowmaker from Iron Man 2 from Hammer Industries.
Oh man.
Okay, that's really lame, but okay, fuck it. Anyway,
Good try. Good try. Good try.
but an- but
I
anyway,
I applaud the
uh,
effort.
I mean, I really like other than the color scheme, I really want to learn how to like weather like that on my next build. Really awesome. I really like the weathering on this.
I like the
Yeah, I love it.
I like the little damaged area he did right there on the right foot. Looks like he's been
Mhm,
shot by
mhm,
something.
mhm.
Hmm.
And he did a wash as well on the entire kit, so that it look uniform. Because if you only have like chips, paint chips at the edge of the armor, and if
Hmm.
you don't wash it over, like if you don't do
Hmm.
like a really clean wash all over the other panels, it just wouldn't look that realistic. You understand,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? So
I
I
agree.
mean, it's not he did a great job, and he got a 45.2 on this, and congratulations to him as well because he is our featured build of this week, right?
Yes.
Congratulations to
Congratulations, dude.
Sonoda. All right,
Very good stuff.
please check out our Instagram, and you are in the running for our RG Sazabi that will be giving away this month, right?
Yes.
So if you guys have your own builds, please submit to us. Go to www.gunplatalkshow.com and check out the instructions on how to submit your own builds as well. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this month we're giving away the RG Sazabi. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and then feel free to join our Discord channel if you guys haven't, and then just be active there. Everybody is talking except for me. I've been so busy. I'm really sorry because it's a lot of stuff to juggle. Right,
He's
so
lost in the sauce. Sorry.
what the hell, man?
I always wanted to say
Oh,
that.
oh, sorry. It's called the ex-wife, not the Widowmaker. The bullet. It's
Uh,
called the ex-wife. Ah, no
see,
wonder it's so wrong.
thanks, Saintism.
Okay.
Yeah, big shout out to
Thank you,
Saintism.
Saint.
Thanks, Saintism.
All right.
You got our boy Saint. But anyway, guys, join our Discord like Justin said. It's very active. People are talking there all the time. So join in. Sometimes we have voice chats, most of the time at night, but you can see us there. We'll be hosting maybe some group builds soon for all of you guys who are joining in so you guys can be part of the community. And remember and this goes over to Justin for our YouTube channel. Justin, can you please do it?
Okay. What the hell?
You're the pro,
Wait.
man. You're the pro.
Okay. If you guys like this live stream, if you guys like this show, please press the like button, comment. What do you think about the show? What can we improve from it? Any kind of feedback is super welcome. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. And please share it with your friends, build the community up, and just make the whole Gunpla scene a better place. Again,
For
this
real.
is Justin, Jess. Yeah, right. Again, this is Justin, Jess, and Chris from Gunpla Talk Show. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out, guys.
Bye-bye.
Keep on
Bye-bye,
building
guys.
on.
Peace out.
Look at-